Hey guys, this is Youth Pastor David, and I wanted to quickly recap, as I will do every week, the sermon which we had tonight. Many of you shared a wonderful time with me at Fall Retreat, and right now, basically for the next month or so, we're going to be talking about the importance of spiritual disciplines. All the decisions that we made at Fall Retreat, they're all wonderful, but if we don't maintain our spiritual disciplines, they're really, in the end, all for nothing. And so for that reason, tonight we studied Romans 12:2, and I challenged each of you with the key phrase of renewal. Renewal is something which we find within that verse, and renewal means taking off something old and putting something new on. But in the sense of this verse and with our relationship with Christ, it means removing the lies from our heart that are from the world and replacing them with the truths of Christ. And so we talked about how do we do that? And the key word, the key thing that we talked about doing was listening to God, listening to God's voice. And there's nothing, there's no guesswork in that. The way we listen to God's voice is by reading His Word. Jesus Himself went away to speak with the Father. That was His top priority. It was more important than healing. It was more important than teaching. And He left that example for us. Our top priority should be to go and hear God's voice. And it's clearly written out for us in His Bible. Another thing that we talked about was not only reading Scripture, but also putting it in our heart. Talked about that through a verse in Proverbs. And for that reason, we're challenging everyone to memorize the key Scripture verse which goes along with our sermon series. Proverbs 3:5-6 is our key Scripture verse for Fall Retreat. I hope you're all continuing to challenge yourselves in memorizing that. And now our new one is Romans 12:2. And I want to challenge each and every youth to make it a point to read and to memorize that Scripture. And for each and every one of us, we need to make it a priority to seek God's voice through His Word, and through that, renew our hearts. And by doing that, we'll make our decisions at Fall Retreat real, because we'll become more like Jesus each and every day. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I hope to see you again next week as we continue our series on spiritual disciplines, on how we engage God. And I think it's going to be a great week and a wonderful week of worship next week at First Baptist. Have a great night.